Hey, I'm Lord Loho, and I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Bring some joy to someone. Share this video. And if you're new, be sure to hit that bell so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. Thank you for watching. This is Lord Loadholt, and I am getting exclusive intel. Clubhouse for Android no longer exists. Yes, you heard me correctly. I just received it. It no longer exists in the Google Play Store. The link that I once had in the description in my previous video, Clubhouse, iOS versus Android, you'll see that link up there, no longer exists. You can't download it anymore. Although if you do previously have it on your Android device, you can still use it. You can still interact with anyone that you have connected with, but no new users. And in recent research, I found that the Clubhouse Limited was the owner of the Android version of Clubhouse. However, in no form of fashion was Clubhouse associated with the iOS version. They only released their beta version for Apple users, not for Android. I know it's a sad moment, but I had to come and report this live so you know what's going on. If there are any other further updates about the Android aspect of it, of course, your boy Laura will let you know what's going on. But for right now, the Clubhouse is only on the iOS, and I have been participating in it more and more. I'm learning a lot about Clubhouse on the Apple side. I wish I could give you some more information on the Android side, but I can't at this moment. But I do know that the company will release an Android version of it. We just don't know when. The iOS is still in its beta form, and they wanted to keep the testing market a little small and controlled. That's why they went with Apple. Right now, Clubhouse has over 1 million users. So even though it's in its beta stage, it still has 1 million users, which is awesome. And it's still invitation based on the iOS side. The Android side, you didn't need to have an invitation. You just need to create an account and start using it. However, on the iOS side, I am learning a lot about the Clubhouse in itself. I am gaining my following. I am being a resource. What I recommend, if you are using the platform, figure out what your niche is. Go into the rooms, listen to what people are actually saying. And if you are within your own expertise, give that information and stick with that, as opposed to just trying to get in where you fit in, right? My goal is to always constantly be a resource. So I myself have been speaking on what it is that I am an expert in, right? I am an expert in speaking. I I've been talking about releasing complacency. I've been talking about my mental health challenges that I had. I deal with agoraphobia as well as panic disorder. I've talking about how it has kept me at bay, and now it no longer has me in a hold, and teaching people how to release that. So those are some of the things that I talk about when when I create my rooms or whenever I'm going into other rooms, as well as being a resource for how to create a product, the easiest ways to do that. I've been talking about series LLCs, how to go about doing that. So I'm just being a resource within my own expertise, and I recommend that you do the same. Now, if you want to know more about Clubhouse and you're using it on the Apple side, just go to the FAQs. It's real simple. If you go into the FAQs, you can learn so much about Clubhouse and how to best utilize it. You're going to click your profile picture in the upper right corner. Once you do that, you're then going to hit that gear. Once you hit that gear, you're going to see those FAQs. Once you click that FAQs, it constantly gives you updates about the system itself. Anything that is changed on Clubhouse, anything that you want to know, the common questions, as well as if you want to apply for your own club, you can go into the FAQs and actually fill out the form to apply for your own club. Now, in order for you to apply for your own club, you must host at least 3 rooms per week in order to qualify for your own club. Now, this club helps you to kind of set your organization, right? And once your members start to join your club or what have you, they themselves can also start a room that's underneath your club, which is really, really cool. And what I've learned about that, because I'm a part of other clubs as well, specifically the Hustlers Club, which is awesome, awesome, awesome club. Specifically with that, when you host a room within someone else's club, you are now borrowing their audience as well as having your own audience. So you're capitalizing on that, and people are really starting to see who you are and what it is that you offer, especially within your expertise. So use that to your advantage. Create rooms within other clubs because their audience is already built, right? Why reinvent the wheel? No, you must go forward and use the same wheel. This way you make it easier on you. So I myself did that the other day, and I had amazing feedback on it. There was lots of people that was coming in that was actually joining into my room, which felt great because I was really being a resource. And my title was Worrizations. I'm trying to remember the specific title. I should probably just go in my screenshot, right? Because I think of these things off the top of my head. I came up with this term worrization. I thought I heard someone else in the room actually state worrizations, but they didn't. They said something else. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of cool. Let me run with that. So I named the club Worrizations. Let go of the worry and be you. And pretty much I just invited anyone who came into the room to let go of your worries. Let's go into 2021 and flourish. Leave your worries right here on the stage and just process the proper thoughts so you can attract whatever it is that you want into your ether. And when I tell you this room was booming, this room was booming. It was so refreshing for people to be able to come and release and not hold on to things, as well as to feel as though you're within something bigger, right? Because there were lots of people that were dealing with anxiety, and I dealt with panic disorder. I became disabled at a young age with agoraphobia, a fear of crowds, people, places, and situations. I didn't leave my house for 2 years. So explaining that story, people then feel more at ease to release what it is that they're dealing with, and they know that they're not alone, which is the great thing on Clubhouse is that you're not alone. You're going to find so many different people that are dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with, as well as looking for expertise to move forward in the business. And that's what I've learned a lot about Clubhouse. So I tell you to go out there, create your rooms, be free. If you want to apply for a club, go ahead and apply for a club. But first and foremost, you're there to network. Yes, some people are there to have fun, and there's nothing wrong with having fun, but I'm there to connect. I want to build my brand. I want to make sure that everyone knows about Launch Your Lord, what we represent, and how can I help. And those are some of the things that I am learning on Clubhouse. It's been a great space. It's been really, really cool to connect with people all around the world. That's in different industries. There are lots of celebrities on there too, so you might fall into a different room where you might hear a celebrity that's actually speaking, and it's insane to feel that close to an individual that you're not necessarily as close to. It just makes you feel good to really connect. And then you can take that audience of Clubhouse off and put them into Twitter as well as put them into Instagram and just continue to build up your audience, build up your following, and just be a resource is what I would say. So I am enjoying Clubhouse, enjoying growing my following, enjoying being a resource. And I look forward into the to Clubhouse to actually bring it to Android whenever they are ready. Sorry, my Android users, if you are new to Clubhouse, unfortunately, you won't be able to download it in the Google Play Store. I did mention this at the beginning of the video, but know that some way, somehow, we are going to stay on top and it is going to come to us soon. If you're on the iOS side, download Clubhouse, drop me a comment below. Let me know how you feel about Clubhouse and how are you actually utilizing it so I can then in turn implement that into my strategy if you have something that's going well. Another thing that I noticed, there are lots of follow for follow rooms. People are really trying to build up their following quick. It's a pretty good place to connect and let people know what your expertise are or what it is that your mission is in life or those defining moments. So those are really, really great rooms. And look for the beginners room. The beginners rooms let you know how to use Clubhouse. It lets you know about the rules. And if you don't have time for those rules, FAQs is the best thing you can ever do. Let me tell you, read that and I feel so knowledgeable. So I will continue just reading my FAQs. And I think that's about it. Oh, one more last thing. I did learn about the invites because that is something that people ask a lot about. So the more that you actually participate within the platform, you interact, you start to gain invites. These invites you then can send to whoever is within your organization or your friends or what have you, and they can then jump on the platform. Now, when you do receive an invite, it's going to show up on the top of your screen. See that little envelope with that little star thingy there? You're gonna click that. When you click that envelope, it will then let you know how many invites that you actually have, and you'll be able to send those invites to whoever's within your contacts in your device. So make sure the individual is in your contacts in your device. If not, you're going to be wasting an invitation. Ensure that they actually fill out the information correctly, because once you do something wrong, the invitation goes away. You can't get it back. So stress to whoever you're recommending, please fill it out correctly. I don't want to waste any invitations. Okay. Lastly, I think that is about it. Go out there and club and just be you. Be you, be you, be you. All the rest are taken. Just be you. And that's all we ever want. As always, live by Lord's law, living, loving, laughing, and libations. And I will see you in the next review.